Dear friends and colleagues in the United Arab Emirates, greetings from the World Customs Organization. It is my pleasure to talk to you during the Customs Week, celebrated in conjunction with the International Customs Day to commemorate the first meeting of the WCO that was held on 26 January 1953. The UAE Federal Customs Authority is an important member of the WCO and hosts the Regional Office for Capacity Building for the Middle East and North African region. I would like to express my sincere thanks to the UAE for its constant support to the WCO and members of the MENA region in their reform and modernization programs. The past year presented a particular challenge for all customs administrations under the COVID-19 situation. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all customs officers who made enormous efforts to safeguard the supply chain in spite of the potential health risks that they were exposed to. The WCO has sought to support the customs administrations and the global society in providing guidance in facilitating and securing the global supply chain, coordinating international cooperation, and providing capacity building assistance, thereby contributing to the sustainable development efforts. As we are all aiming to move towards the post-pandemic era throughout 2021, the WCO has adopted this year's annual theme as Customs Bolstering Recovery, Renewal, and Resilience for a Sustainable Supply Chain. With this theme, the customs community, in collaboration with partners and stakeholders, will be focusing on recovering from the global pandemic and support people and business by renewing the global supply chain while acquiring resilience. I expect that the UAE could offer a good model in this global endeavor as a WCO member as well as the host country of the ROCB. Concretely, customs being uniquely positioned and mandated at borders can contribute to a sustainable supply chain in the following ways. First, reinforcing collaboration to drive the recovery process. The reconstruction cannot be undertaken in isolation, and the expertise of all border agencies and stakeholders will be a decisive factor. In the UAE, Customs have been working closely with partner government agencies and relevant stakeholders to support the government efforts to slow the spread of COVID-19 and ensure safety. They are working now to expedite the border procedures of the importation of COVID-19 vaccine, a good example of coordinated border management. In this context, the UAE has shown the leadership in implementing the WCO instruments and programs. In the recent global conference on free zone, His Excellency Ahmed Abdallah bin Lahed Al Farsi, Director General of Federal Customs Authority, made an opening speech and explained the customs role in facilitating and securing free zone with adequate customs control in coordination with other government agencies. Moreover, the UAE is scheduled to host the AEO conference this year to showcase its stakeholder engagement with the private sector. Second, embracing digital transformation and other advanced technologies to enable renewal rather than return to how things were before. Here again, the UAE shows its commitment to digitalizing all customs procedures in several areas. Its smart inspection project and electronic track and shipment tracking system are some of the examples that UAE Customs has enrolled in using technology. I expect that the UAE could share its experience in the upcoming WCO events. Third, putting people at the center of change for a resilient and sustainable supply chain. Customs are called upon to rethink and adapt the way they operate and build up the preparedness of their staff and stakeholders through awareness raising and capacity building for the provision of a professional service and compliance. I'm sure that the UAE Centennial Plan 2071 will help establishing resilience in this respect, and the ROCB could contribute to sharing the excellent knowledge to the region. The WCO will continue to work with the customs in the UAE to achieve these goals with recovery, renewal, and resilience in mind and share best practices. Wishing you all a happy International Customs Day. Thank you.